If you get a complicated algebraic fraction like this, break it down into steps. First, always look at the denominator. This guy, x cannot be equals to 2. This guy, x cannot be equals to -1. Okay, so first determine the values that x cannot take first, if it makes it an irradical function. Okay, next is now, second step, determine who is positive already. Looking at this, I know that x plus 1 square is already positive, so I do not need to care about him. If you do not know why, then look at the previous examples. Anything power 3 may not be always positive. Only even powers can be always positive. So what am I left to prove is x minus 1, x plus 2 over x minus 2 square cube must be greater than or equals to 0. Why? Because I already know that x plus 1 square is always positive. Okay? Now, looking at this, in order to Q off x minus 1 cube, I know previously we multiplied by a linear factor square, right? But a factor square, linear factor square will not be able to remove this. So instead, I need to multiply by x minus 2 power 4. Multiply by x minus 2 power 4 on both sides. In this case, I can cancel this and then cancel this whole thing. I'm going to left with x minus 2, x minus 1, x plus 2 strictly greater equals to 0. Multiplied by this is 0. And the sign is not affected because I multiply by power 4, which is always positive. Okay? Use my number line. Is 0 a root? 0 is not a root, so it doesn't affect. -2, 1, and 2. Okay? I can plot this into my GC, or I only need to mentally think of a number. So I sub x equals to 3 into my first bracket, it will be positive. My second bracket is also positive. My third bracket is also positive. So I know this is plus, minus, plus, minus. And therefore, my final answer, I want it to be greater or equals to 0. This guy and this guy, x is in between -2, 1, union, x is strictly greater than 2. But look back at your condition again. Look back at this condition again. X cannot be equals to 2. So strictly greater than 2. X cannot be equals to -1. Is -1 inside? Is here. -1 will be inside here, right? Okay, so you got to refine your solution. So this is not the best solution. The best solution would be x can be between -2 to 1, but it have to exclude. So when you exclude, you write it this way, exclude x is equals to -1 because of the condition at the top. Union, okay, x is strictly greater than equals to 2 because x cannot be equals to 2, okay? Yeah. Based on this condition that we set at the start. So be careful. Remember to exclude the values of x that make the denominator 0. Okay, next, when you cannot cross multiply, do I know x plus minus 3 is greater than 0? I do not know. So I need to make common denominator first by bringing this guy over. This guy bring to the left side. So if this is minus x plus 1, like in a bracket together. Okay, greater or equals to 0. So if I make it to become a common denominator, I will have 12 minus x plus 1. This guy I can make common denominator. Okay, greater equals to 0. And then I will have 12 minus x, be careful, x squared minus 2x minus 3 over x minus 3. Then I will have negative x squared plus 2x plus 15, okay, over x minus 3 greater equals to 0. Now, always make it a habit to change the quadratic functions, right, to be a positive x squared. So if I want it to be a positive x squared, I need to multiply by -1. I need to multiply by -1. In this case, does the sign change? Yes, the sign change. This will become x squared minus 2x minus 15 over x minus 3, and this guy is lesser or equals to 0 because when I multiply by -1, the sign will change. Okay, look at my numerator. Look at my numerator. Let's check the discriminant. Or let's check whether you can factorize or not. Can you factorize this? Yes, actually you can. X minus 5, x plus 3 over x minus 3. So if you can factorize, means there's roots. Okay, you don't have to do the discriminant to check whether is it always positive or not. What do I do? Multiply by x minus 3 square, multiply by x minus 3 square. I'm going to get x minus 3, x minus 5, x plus 3 lesser equals to 0. Now you can do your plus minus plus. Before that, look at this again. X cannot be equals to 3. Be careful, okay, of the denominator. Negative 3, 3 as well as 5. Okay, again, if you put in 6, this will be plus, minus, plus, minus. And what you want is lesser than 0. This guy, x is lesser or equals to negative 3, union, x is in between, cannot be equals to 3 because of the condition at the top, and it can be equals to 5. And then this is the solution for a normal algebraic fraction like this, okay, that can be factorized.